Okay, let's be real for a second. Trying to figure out what a woman is actually thinking can be one of the most frustrating things about dating. It feels like you're trying to solve some impossible puzzle, right? Well, what if I told you it's not a puzzle at all? What if you just need to know where to look? I mean, who hasn't wished for this? If you could just peek inside her head, man, it would save so much time, so much energy, so much heartache. You know exactly where you stand. Well, today we're going to get as close as humanly possible to doing just that. No psychic powers required. All right, so here's where things get interesting, because the single biggest thing getting in the way of understanding her is actually you. It's that constant war going on right between your ears. So look at this. On one side, you've got this internal radio station of anxiety just blasting 24/7. Does she like me? Was that a dumb thing to say? What if she thinks this shirt is lame? It's just this storm of self-doubt. And while you're lost in that storm, you are literally blind to the clear, simple signals happening in the real world. What she does, if she's consistent, how she holds herself. And this is the classic situation that drives guys absolutely up the wall, isn't it? One day, the vibe is amazing, the texts are flying back and forth. The next day, poof, it's like you're talking to a brick wall, and you're left replaying every single moment, wondering, what did I do wrong? But here's the secret. That whiplash, that is the message. So, step 1. This is the foundation for everything. We have got to learn how to turn down the volume on that inner critic so we can actually see and hear what's really going on. And it's a super simple 2-part move. First, when that nervous thought pops up, you don't fight it. You just notice it. You just kind of label it like, okay, there's that anxiety again. That's it. Then, bam, you pivot. You deliberately shift your focus from the movie playing in your head to what she's actually doing in the real world. And this right here, this question becomes your new superpower. It's the only question that matters. Does she keep her word? Does she actually make an effort to see you? Or is it a never-ending cycle of, I'm so busy and last-minute cancellations? And here is the hard truth, but it's a truth that will set you free. Stop analyzing the excuses. Her behavior is the message. Her inconsistency isn't some complex riddle you need to solve. It's the answer, plain and simple. It's her showing you that she's just not interested in building something real. And knowing that, well, that gives you all the power back. All right, you've cleared your head. Awesome. That was step 1. Now for step 2. With all that mental static gone, you can suddenly tune in to a whole new frequency, her body language. And let me tell you, it speaks volumes, and it almost never lies. I love this concept. Think of it like a human compass. When a woman is genuinely interested and engaged with you, you become her true north. Her entire body, her torso, her knees, even her feet will subconsciously point towards you. But if she's constantly angled toward the exit, well, that compass is telling you exactly where her mind wants to go. So, this gives you a quick mental checklist you can run through. Is her body language open? Are her arms and legs uncrossed? Is she leaning in when you talk, or is she pulling back? When you gently touch her arm to make a point, does she flinch away, or does she seem totally cool with it? These little things, they're not little, they're everything. And hey, it's not just physical, right? It's her conversational posture, too. Is she an active participant in the conversation? Is she asking you about your day, your life? Because if you feel like you're conducting an interview, that's a huge red flag. A woman who's into you will help you paddle the canoe. She won't just sit there and make you do all the work. Okay, step 3. This is the final boss. You've done the internal work, you've read the external signs, and honestly, most of the time, you'll have your answer right there. But sometimes, you just gotta know for sure. And this is when we stop observing and start talking. And yeah, I know, this is where your palms get a little sweaty. What are the magic words? How do you say what you feel without sounding needy or pushy or totally blowing the whole thing up? You don't want to mess this up. Okay, take a breath. Here is a simple, powerful way to say it. And remember, the words are only half the battle. Your calm, no-pressure vibe is the other half. It goes something like this. Hey, I really enjoy hanging out with you. It would be awesome if we saw each other more. I don't want to pressure you, but that's just how I feel. See? The magic here is that you're not asking a question. You are making a statement. You're just sharing your reality. That's it. You see what this does? It takes all the pressure out of the situation. For both of you. You are just confidently and honestly putting your cards on the table. And what that does is it makes it safe for her to be honest too, because you've already shown you're cool and can handle whatever her answer is. So, let's wrap this all up and put a bow on it. This isn't about mind games or tricks. This is your new playbook, a straightforward, confident way to get clarity.
It really just boils down to these three things. 1. Shut down that noisy anxiety machine in your head. 2. Open your eyes and actually read the signals she's already sending you. And 3. If you're still not sure, just ask, but do it with class.
And this, right here, might be the most important part of all. When you operate this way, you literally cannot lose. Because it's not about getting a yes or a no. It's about respecting yourself enough to seek clarity. So whether she's in or she's out, you walk away with your head held high, knowing exactly where you stand. And that's a win every single time.
So, I've got a challenge for you. After everything we just went over, what is the one signal, whether it's her body language or her consistency, that you are going to laser focus on next time? Drop your answer down in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear what sticks with you. And hey, if this explainer helped clear some of the fog, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us cut through the noise. Thanks for watching.